I think that we finished like in hour and a half or almost 2 hours late last time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, luckily we're riding with Negrelli at the end, so he doesn't care.
Nice. Perfect.
Okay,
Like that
hello,
dude would not
hello.
sleep if he didn't have to.
We are now live. Hello, everyone, for
Yeah, and
episode
we have
11.
Autumn is now on a boat ride. It looks
Yeah.
like with some
Welcome.
people from Lost.
Yes, they're standing in front of that pond, that weird pond they have, where Hurley's guitar case was sunk in the water. But yeah, we're doing season 5, episode 11. Whatever happened, happened. We are about 6.5 hours into our 14-hour marathon for the food bank. So go down below, check out the
No, we're like
link.
8.5.
8.5, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we started at 8 in the morning.
And it is, yeah, it's
Wow, you guys are
4:22.
troopers.
Yeah, so we're 8.5 hours into it. We've got a full work day's worth of Lost watching done.
And we're not done yet.
Yeah, going to overtime now.
Yeah.
So let's all get ready to hit play on whatever happened, and we'll get into the episode.
Sweet.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, what were we talking about? I forgot already.
The last thing that I asked was right when we got to the credits. It's like, oh, I forgot to ask our guests who's the top 5 people they would murder if they could time travel.
Oh yeah, if you get back in time and kill someone as a baby, who would it be?
Yeah. Or as an adult, it's up to you
Yeah.
when you want to kill them.
How far back you want to go in
You,
time? It's just easier if
It's
you
like-
kill them when they're a baby. They can't fight back.
but you kill him with you kill him as an adult. You'll be able to get the morality part good with yourself. You're like, well, yeah, this person was doing a bunch of
Yeah,
people
yeah.
stuff.
If you murder Hitler after he invades Poland, then chances are, like,
Yeah.
less people will be upset about
Right.
you.
Yeah, I mean, you'll prevent a lot of the war, but I mean, he's already done a lot of damage by getting the Nazi Party started and everything. Yeah, get him a lot earlier than that. Like teenage
Honestly,
Hitler.
the biggest problem with waiting until Poland gets invaded is like the entire Nazi machine may already be going,
Yeah.
and you taking out Hitler may make them more effective at that point.
Yeah, because he
Oh,
wasn't
so
really
it's a
great
matter
as a
of-
leader in the war, right? 'Cause
Yeah, he from everything that I remember learning in high school, he was not good at listening to his generals.
yeah.
Mm.
And I think if his generals were in charge, they probably would have done better. So yeah, that's the worst time to kill Hitler. So yeah, keep that in mind. So yeah, Autumn, who would you kill with time powers?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably Hitler's mom and dad.
We're
Ooh,
just
Clearly-
operating under the premise that if you had time powers, you would murder people.
Yeah.
Not you specifically, but just everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
yeah.
I hold anybody that any human, I hold their parents accountable or whoever raised them, because I kind of feel like, we may just be seeing the tip of the iceberg. We don't. I mean, obviously, we can assume there was no Holocaust before the Holocaust, but well, at least in that space.
Yeah.
I would say that I'm a big believer in to stop the parents from procreating.
What if you just stop one of the parents, like a Sarah Connor? You just get one
Yeah,
of those Sarah
just-
Connors
just-
off the board.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Shoot
pull
the
that.
dad right in the dick,
Yeah.
RoboCop style.
Yeah. What if you just shoot Hitler's dad's balls off or something?
I mean, that sounds like something I would do.
You know what? Yeah, and then like there's no death, and everybody gets to live except for that one person who doesn't get born.
Yeah.
It seems like a win-win-win-win for everybody.
I mean, I guess then we wouldn't have
But
any of
what
Hitler's
if?
brothers and sisters, but I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like, we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
We just
Did Hitler have any brothers and
I
sisters?
have no idea.
if he had like a brother, you imagine that guy must be walking with his hand over his eyes the whole time. Like,
I mean, he must have, because I remember watching a history drunk history thing about Hitler's nephew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh,
He had to have some
yeah.
kind of family,
that's
kind
right.
of sibling.
Well, like nephew by blood or nephew by like
a nephew by blood that ended up joining the American effort to defeat Hitler at the time. Is that the
Yeah,
correct?
that's the drunk history I was thinking about.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like nobody who has that name kept it. I would imagine throughout the years. So like, I'm a proud Hitler.
Well, apparently there was like a bunch of them. Because
Huh.
I just looked up Hitler siblings, and we have Paula Hitler,
Whoa,
Alois Hitler, Angela Hitler, Ida Hitler, Gustav Hitler, Edmund Hitler, and Otto Hitler.
whoa, that makes actually sense because that was a point in history where people were like, "Give me a bunch of kids to help me work this farm," or it was more like,
Well, not only that, but get a bunch of kids because you don't know how many of them gonna die.
Right.
yeah. Like I don't know how many people are going to be taken by the scarlet fever this year, so let's just make this happen. That is interesting.
So yeah, if I were to go back in time, I'd probably just kill the parents of anybody that, or harm the parents, shoot the balls off anybody who's gonna start anything like that. You know, folks that dropped off the smallpox blanket, you're done.
Yeah,
you're done.
Their parents are done. But that is interesting. That is very interesting.
I know that we're like operating under the assumption that everyone who could go back in time would just like murder people for the greater good.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I would be real hesitant, not because I'm afraid to murder. I'm not excited about it. Don't get me wrong. I want to make that clear. I'm not like like ooh murder.
Chad's like, wait. Are you saying that I can't murder?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying to me?
I don't want to necessarily take that arrow out of my quiver. I'm just saying that would not be my first instinct. My first instinct would be to leave history, no matter how horrible it is, alone, because I don't know if I might make it worse.
Right.
Yeah.
And instead just do things that I know are going to benefit myself.
Like what?
Like invest in Apple. And give money to little me to invest in Apple.
That's amazing. I would agree with that because you can imagine like you think of like Genghis Khan, that guy killed enough people to change the temperature on the planet. But like if he didn't, there'd be so much more people right now.
Yeah.
Which is not a great thing, but that is some craziness though.
Also, that dude is like you can trace the ancestry back of like I think most of the people on the planet.
Yeah, it's like maybe a third or something like that. A lot.
Yeah.
That guy got his fuck on. He was having babies left and right. Like there's a podcast that's out there. I haven't finished listening to it, but it's called Hardcore History, and they go into the Mongols and into him. It's crazy. Like he used to just measure people up against this wheel he had, and if you weren't tall enough, he just cut you, and that's why.
I'd be dead.
Okay. Yeah. It's like fuck you for being tall. I will look at this wheel.
Yeah. It's crazy. So yeah, maybe I'd go back in time.
He was killing people that were too tall.
Or too short.
Yeah. Oh no, he was killing people that were too tall. He would keep all the shorties.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, you'd be fine then, Autumn.
Yeah, you'd have been queen of the Mongol Empire.
You know, if we're looking back at the episode, we got Cassidy and Kate in the scene. Cassidy is I guess Sawyer's old flame that he ends up having a child with, right?
He's got a daughter with her.
So they both have babies, these two women.
Yeah, they're both moms, technically. Not legally, I guess. Because Kate's not, that's not her baby.
Right.
That's Claire's baby.
Right.
But they both have done it with Sawyer, so they're Eskimo sisters. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
That is a thing. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Another question that I guess we had for our guests, since we are doing the time travel season, is if you could go back and relay a message to a family member or friend or somebody in your past, who would you go back to, or what would be your message to the past or to your past self?
Oh, mine. When I was 18, or there's that thing going around where people ask, what would you tell your younger self?
Ah.
I am of the age with Lost that I would say not Penny's boat, and I would have understood. And that would have told me everything. Everything I needed to know. Yeah.
I see. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I think giving yourself lost spoilers is a great idea. Great use of your time.
What about you guys?
Yeah.
Let's see. If I had to go back and give a message to myself, let's say if I had to give a message to myself, it would probably be, I would say develop a church that's based around not supporting Donald J. Trump for 2020 presidency. I would start the church as early as I could, but then I think that would probably backfire, and I would get like a Donald Trump presidency like in 1998 instead of 2016.
Then we're like, wait, you can have Donald Trump can be president? That's a good idea now that you mention it.
Yeah.
I never even
Exactly.
thought of that.
Do you
We
not
probably
want
would have had that instead of Bush too.
Yeah.
this? They're like, what? This guy knows what he's doing. Do you see how much his name is on buildings there?
Yeah.
If a guy's got his name on a building, then it's got to count for making him the leader. Anyway.
I think anybody that can be a property manager can be a president of the United States. I mean, why not?
It's the American dream. Anybody can be president. And anybody, I really mean anybody.
Yeah, now you know that's a fact.
Yeah.
Like it's just a straight up fact. With the right resources and direction, anybody can be president. And we mean anybody.
It's explicitly correct
Yes.
and viewed to the entire world. What about you guys, David and Chad?
I think, for real, I would probably tell myself, don't worry, everybody's always scared and doesn't know what they're doing. It's fine. Chill
Wait,
out,
what?
everything's fine. Everybody's always scared, nobody knows what they're doing, it's fine.
Yeah, that is perfect. That's a great message to take to your younger self.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like people like to think they know what they're doing, sort of.
Yeah. Also invest in Apple and I don't know.
What about you,
Wear
Chad?
sunscreen.
Apple, Amazon, Marvel.
Damn. Yeah, those are like quick fire, ready to pop back in our kid days.
Like Marvel especially is something that I probably could have invested in when I was 18. Just like with if I had taken like half my graduation money and invested it into Marvel stock, I would have gotten paid out probably about $35K.
Ooh.
Damn.
When Disney bought Marvel.
All right.
Damn.
And then I still would have Disney stock.
Yeah.
Because that's the way that the buyout happened with Disney buying Marvel.
Oh,
Or I'm sorry, not
okay.
35K, 18K.
Oh, okay. Still pretty
Wow.
good.
Still,
It's a
18,000
new
is pretty
car.
good.
Yeah.
That's still
Yeah.
great.
Better than
Yeah.
some, yeah.
Yeah. And I would have like 75% of my Marvel stock converted to Disney stock.
Nice.
Hmm.
I think it's
And
Amazon.
everyone knows how Apple is just like exploded.
Mm-mm.
But Marvel is something that I think I would have done just because at one point in the year 2000, Marvel stock was like $1.50.
Wow.
Damn.
Because they declared bankruptcy, I want to say in like 99 or 98.
Right.
So they
Wow.
were still restructuring for years.
Oh.
Sheesh. And now all this stuff.
Wow.
I know about the bankruptcy thing because I was an avid comic reader growing up. I know about the stock splits and the payouts and all that stuff because for the past 10 years I fantasized about potentially getting stuck in some sort of time travel problem.
Mm.
Well, what did you do with your graduation money?
Gambled,
Was it good?
drugs. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was mostly spent on. I spent about I think $300 on video games. I spent $600 on my actual college tuition, and the other 900 all went to cigarettes, marijuana, and shooting pool, and gambling while shooting pool.
Nice. That's
That's not bad.
Yeah.
fun.
It
That's-
actually might have been more than 900 because I was also working at the time. So
Ah,
Oh, nice.
it might have been my work money that actually went to college. Because back when I went to community college, I could pay for it all by myself
Yeah.
without any loans, with a job that paid me minimum wage, which is a thing that children cannot. Well, I shouldn't say children, but young people cannot do anymore.
yeah.
Mm.
So I could see where the Dharma Initiative was probably attractive to anybody in the 80s if they brought people on.
Yeah.
So it's a camp where they room and board, you know,
Right,
just
get
work
on
it
board.
off. No extra tuition. Good.
Yeah, especially if you know that you're getting sent to a tropical island.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Fun.
yeah, these people are like taking off, like they're having like time, like days off, leave or whatever, and they're just
Yeah.
hanging at the beach or whatever, which
Go
is
on.
great. You can picnic, whatever.
Yeah. Going on
As long
picnics
as
out
you don't.
in the Forbidden Zone and getting executed with the hostiles.
Getting your maid.
Yeah,
getting your
that
maid
doesn't
guy.
make its way back to the
Yeah, the
people
recruiter
that are
doesn't
signing
tell you
up.
that. Yeah.
It's not on the brochure for when you sign up for Dharma.
Well, there were always some sketchy college experiences too. So, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
There should also not be sketchy college experiences, just to reiterate that, just to be clear. I don't, yeah.
Yeah, there shouldn't be.
The less sketchy experiences in general, the better.
Yeah.
I don't know, right after college, it's better. I think it's a better time.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. The younger you do stupid stuff, the better time to do it. I know that I'm definitely glad I got all of my. Gee, I think I want to experiment with different kinds of drugs out of my system before I turned 18,
Right.
Wow.
because it meant that once I turned 18, I didn't really have any desire to try anything that I hadn't already done.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then you
So,
can leave all that
no
stuff
Dharma
behind.
Initiative?
Yeah, would you have joined the Dharma Initiative if that was an option when you were 18? Or when you were deciding on dropping out of college, and if the Dharma Initiative was an option, given their recruiting methods, and what the brochure says.
I think it really would have depended on whether or not I could have gotten an aptitude test before I went there or after.
Oh, so like
Yeah.
military.
Because it seems
Yeah.
like they make you
'Cause if
take
I
the
could get-
test.
If I could get the test beforehand and they said, "Oh, we want to give you this good job,"
Right.
then like yes, definitely.
Yeah. Because Roger Workman, he didn't know he was going to be a workman when he showed up. So, I don't know how much. But then Juliet, when they hired her, but that wasn't really the Dharma Initiative, was it? That was the others pretending to be the Dharma Initiative. So we don't really know what the hiring practices are like. But we know that when people show up at orientation, they get their jobs then. And it seems like a surprise.
I felt
Yeah.
like there was some video about orientation for Dharma Initiative at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't remember
Yeah.
where it was.
No, yeah, I think I remember the same thing.
Yeah, the one that we see the most is an orientation video for a specific station in which they're doing an experiment and tell you how to do the experiment. So you're already hired on at that point. And you're working. So, oh. Yeah, I guess if you were in a situation where you're dropping out of college and you're joining the Dharma Initiative, it's probably not going to be a mathematician. It'd probably be a workman.
Mm.
Go to the Hydra Island and weigh polar bear turds.
That is a weird job. Or weird, yeah.
They call it animal husbandry. Sorry. Fun fact, I used to work at a zoo.
No, it's
What'd you do at the zoo?
I used to work at a zoo.
doing animal husbandry.
A little bit. But there were no polar bear poops to clean up, thank God. I can't. Could you imagine how big that would be?
Yeah, that's like shovel worthy, right? Where
Yeah.
they're just like,
You gotta.
Yeah. Be like. I wonder if they poop in pies or in log.
it's like some days it's column A, other days
Yeah.
it's column B.
Sometimes it's just like
Like-
pellets, like rabbit pellets.
Yeah.
Just a lot.
I wonder what animal has like the biggest like difference in body size to poop size. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good ass question. I bet
Like-
you it's like insects.
That is
What's
a
the
good
smallest animal that makes the biggest poop?
Yes. And
Yeah.
the biggest animal that makes the smallest poop.
Chad's gonna look this
Yeah.
up.
Ugh.
That
Really?
is Google worthy. While that's happening, we get a fun scene between Hurley and Miles, which are the two comic reliefs in the show.
Yeah.
Like, and we don't get a lot of this, but when we do get it, it's fun.
Yeah. You don't want to have too much, then the whole show turns kind of like a comedy. But it's good
Yeah,
just
What
to have
happened to
these
Miles?
the flash of it.
Becomes big. Yeah, lost Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Did you say about Miles?
What happened to him? Where did he go?
How does it end for him?
No, like, well, what is he on now? I mean, the
Oh.
actor. played it.
He was on that Marvel show that they launched a few years ago that didn't last very long.
Inhumans?
Yeah, the Inhumans that they filmed here.
Oh yeah, that was awful.
Yeah. But he was on
Like
that.
super awful.
Oh no, I didn't see any of it.
Don't.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I love comic book stuff. I'm a huge fan of that stuff, and I will watch basically anything that they
Right.
give me. And that was
that much,
was
huh?
rough to get through.
Damn. Wait, so that or Iron Fist?
Oh, Iron Fist was so much better.
Really? Wow, I
Like-
didn't.
Let me put it this way. In Humans, one of the main characters, Medusa, her superpower is she has prehensile hair. Like her hair can like reach out and do stuff, right? So like by the end of the first episode, they shave her head.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting.
It's just a show that decided like whatever our potential is, like what are the amazing things we could do, let's not.
Damn.
I feel like that's kind of like what Heroes was doing, though, kind of.
What you trying to do, AJ?
All right, I'm like moving things around. Trying
Yeah.
to resort
It looks like a
the
music
screens.
video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just yes. This is I'm gonna be doing a Busta Rhymes cover pretty soon.
Oh, gold. Chad, what'd you find out about animal poop?
Nothing. It's just telling me about what makes the most poop,
Yeah.
or what makes the biggest poop.
And it's all big
Yeah.
things, right? So, right?
Yeah, it won't give me like based on size.
Animal
Yeah.
to poop ratios.
We want to do our own independent research, figure it out.
Like it's going to take access to more scientific researches than the first page of Google results.
No. Well, at that point, you have to start getting paid for doing that kind of research.
Or I have to be able to prove someone wrong.
Which is its own payment, really.
Yeah.
So I get to see Libby on General Hospital when I watch it.
Dude, I just saw that like recently.
Yes,
Is that your show?
that's my show. That's the one thing I have now that Lost is done.
I was. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I was installing cable, and then I just happened to catch it because I was turning on cable,
Right.
and I was like, "Hey, it's Libby." And then and I was like, "Is this General Hospital?" I was like, "Wow, interesting." I mean, she's still working. Good for her. But
Nice.
but yeah, I was like, "Wait a minute!" Like when I first saw it, I was like, "I know that face. I know that face."
Yeah, it took me, because of the character she plays, it took me a minute, well, a couple episodes to be like, oh, you know what, I'm lying. It took me a month to realize, oh my god,
That's
She was
What
a
is
lot.
she?
She
Who
was
is she on the
Hugo's.
show?
She was Hugo's love interest.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember what else she did.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
who
the
is
most
she on
biggest thing.
General Hospital?
Oh, Nina. So she's just you know, I missed a lot of backstory because I have a life. But I mean, I've had a life here and there, but seeing as everything's shut down, and now it's on Hulu, so that's
Oh, nice.
Oh,
so
wow.
you can watch it whenever. Like,
I didn't know they have
anyway,
soap operas on Hulu.
Yeah.
yeah, it's great, and it's much easier to get onto the like ABC. Sorry, ABC, but ABC, you are hard to watch some things on.
Wow.
There's registrations, and you know, are you on cable? What cable? And it's just a lot of it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, most of the actual channel websites
Yeah.
offer streaming stuff, but it's the worst way to watch it.
I just have to tell you
Yeah.
guys real quick that they're in Times Supermarket, but they had to change it to Tim's, and that's one of the best things about the show.
That's right. Tim's Supermarket.
Tim's Supermarket.
I want to say that may specifically be the Tim's on or Times on
Young
School
Street.
Street?
Don't think it's School Street
It's
one.
not school. Oh, yeah, it's not school. School. does
Yeah.
not look this nice.
like I thought it was Macaulay at first.
Hmm.
It is. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I know
Yeah.
this. I know that time.
The one by where Dai used to be?
No,
it's,
across the street from by where
Zippy's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Zippy's corporate.
Oh, okay.
The aisles look so much more wider than usual.
I think that they've gotten smaller as time has gone by, or I've gotten fatter, one or the other.
It's a
Oh yeah,
combination.
no, that is definitely Macaulay. I know the exit.
Yeah. I think I've only been in that one once.
Interesting.
So if anybody ever wants to pretend they're on a TV show, just run around time. And Way the Alien, and you too can look like this.
Interesting.
Tim's.
Tim's.
It's an easy change to make.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, just cover that E with an S. And let's get the fuck out of here. Somebody turn off the
No, they're
lights.
not
We're
even
going
covering the E with an S. They're covering the E with an apostrophe, I think.
They didn't even keep the original staff, did
Yeah.
they?
Probably not.
I doubt it.
It was all white people. It wasn't Filipino
Yeah.
ladies.
It would have been so much better to see. I don't
Right.
know. Think of the community stories.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Where were they supposed to be? They're supposed to be. I guess that store was supposed
LA,
to
I
be.
think.
in
Yeah, I think it said Long
Yeah.
Beach on the guy's apron.
I see.
Tim's Long Beach.
Like, have you guys gone down to the local grocer, Tim's Long Beach? Those glasses, yo.
Yeah.
We've all done it.
It's like, what you wearing those? You know you only use this for reading.
Maybe those are new glasses that he got like since he traveled to the 70s.
Yeah.
It's like, these glasses I use to help me make a point. So whenever I'm done and I want to say whatever, I finish whatever I'm saying, and I take off my glasses and stare directly at you for a hot second.
Well, that's what I do.
Yeah, it's a normal reaction. Clementine, Sawyer's baby.
Those are my old glasses. Carvana. I've got to add.
Yeah. Yep.
Now that's a down friend. Like they're cruising over there, and she's all like, "Let me help you out and give you this better version of coffee."
Yeah. They pour some maple syrup in there. Like a bottle of maple syrup. How do you guys drink your coffee? I just go straight black.
I just go
Black
straight
coffee.
black.
Yeah.
A little bit of sugar.
Mm.
I'll go straight black unless it's. Sometimes I'll put sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
mine's is only pumpkin spice.
Ah.
No, but yeah, seriously. I usually just go. I just like to go back. You know.
Well, it also depends on where I'm getting the coffee from. Am I getting it from the office coffee machine?
Right.
exactly.
Or am I
That's where
going to
there's-
Starbucks?
Yeah. Or yeah.
Because
That's
that's a very different thing.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, yeah.
I'll get an Americano, which is basically just coffee.
Yeah, it's espresso and water.
Yeah, so it just ends up being regular black coffee. But I feel weird just ordering coffee, so I'll get the Americano as though that makes me a more sophisticated coffee drinker. And it costs $1 more usually.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
wow.
you should just get regular
Yeah, I
ass
should
coffee.
just buy the
I
coffee.
didn't know that.
Type starting to sound
But
fancy.
then with the espresso, even though it's watered down, I'm imagining you're getting more caffeine than the regular coffee, no?
I bet it's
For
close.
the price,
It's gotta be
I don't
close.
think so.
Really,
It's got to be
Mm.
close. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference if they just gave me coffee.
it
I
depends
see.
on the size.
Yeah.
But you're right.
I see. Yeah, I see. I can see that.
But yeah, if I'm at Starbucks, I get iced coffee with white chocolate mocha in it.
Ooh.
Oh,
But
boy.
office coffee is just like sprinkle in packets of equal until I can drink the whole thing all at once.
Yeah. I-
Because that's what it's for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not the biggest coffee drinker. I'll drink some. I'm more of like I'll do some green tea stuff. But you know what's crazy is I love the smell of coffee roasting in the morning
Oh, yeah.
before like starting their day with coffee.
Right.
It's just it's already like built into my brain.
Yeah.
Like the idea of like, oh yeah, wake up, we smell coffee. That's a thing, right?
That means that it's morning.
Yeah.
These are the old factory senses that tell me how to live. Coffee means morning.
Yeah. It's because that smell and your memories go together really, really well. Have strong
Yeah.
connections.
Yeah, I believe that. Holy shit.
What you drinking now?
It's the same old same. This is just your more vodka soda stuff.
Nice.
I've been sipping on this for like 4 hours.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
yeah, I've been trying to pace myself so I don't fall asleep like I did 3 episodes
Yeah.
ago.
It's about noon.
No, we got that tattoo that's been explained. Well, has it been explained by this point? I'm assuming yes. Yeah, which is crazy because Matthew Fox had to put on a fake ass tattoo every day he went to work for 6 years. Oh, maybe in the shirtless scenes.
Yeah. I wonder if they just kept like a bunch of this temporary tattoos in a box
Yeah.
and threw them on them.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Part of a makeup. Yeah, I had to do that because I think they talked about how there was like a lot of swimming, and sometimes the crew would just like he would antagonize and he would encourage folks to like skinny dip and things like that. So, I think everybody would have been pissed off on the crew if he had done away with his tattoo in the middle of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the sadness from the makeup artists? Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's such,
AJ's like, no, not really.
no.
No, I can, yeah. The makeup artists are just like, we need so much of this right now. You guys are not coming through.
Yeah, because it's such a big cast. Like, they got a lot of makeup to be doing every day.
Oh yeah.
They can't be reapplying fake tattoos. Also,
They're like,
is there anybody who's like really into everybody skinny dipping that's not a creep?
yeah, yeah.
There was talk about that, about how some folks felt, not necessarily by him, but just the culture of Lost was, similar to the tone of Hollywood in general. which was pretty much that, party, women with their boobs out, naked time,
Yeah.
no big deal.
Yeah.
But I do applaud that Lost, being filmed in Hawaii in a jungle, managed to still keep everybody in their clothes most of the time.
Yeah.
On camera.
Right.
So that was good.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I think this is like going back to the show's roots, where like they knew that like Survivor was like a big time show and it had a lot of that. So I think in the earlier seasons, it seems like they were kind of hitting those notes, like less finesse. And it was a little bit harder. And as like the show progresses, you get a little bit less of that, which is kind of interesting. But then like there's also that article out that's been circulating out there that happened like maybe a couple years ago, where I think Evangeline Lilly said that she was really uncomfortable with a couple of the scenes she had to do over the course of the show.
Yeah.
And then like it was interesting. Well,
Well, the good news is we've come a long way in some respects, because we have folks that have to be on staff just for those sorts of things
No.
to monitor them. So I think that those experiences aren't lost.
Nah.
They help set a tone for the future when she vocalized that. So I really like that.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah, I like Evangeline Lilly. She seems like I think she's doing a lot more now with all the MBU stuff.
Yeah.
In this scene, she's giving back, or she's making arrangements to give back baby Aaron to Australian Kim Basinger.
Yeah. Who's probably gonna sell the child on the black market since she's not.
Oh my God!
Actually,
she's gonna wayfare that baby.
Yeah, that's not her grandson. She just is there for the money.
Oh my God!
So
that baby grows up to have a horrible life. Oh my God! If they rebooted this show, there's so many places that they can go. There's a grown-up Aaron. There's a grown-up Walt. There's Walt's grandparents.
That wouldn't be a reboot, though. That would be like a revival.
Yeah.
Continuing on with people's characters.
Yeah.
A reboot would be like start with the plane crash.
Yeah, and just
but this time something's different.
Yeah.
Or that would be like a remix, I guess.
Yeah, just be like an all-female reboot or something. No, it's got female Jack.
Everybody driving the plane is
Lady Plane.
Yeah.
Different movie. Show. Sorry.
No, that's a movie. I can think. I would assume.
That's on what?
I think
one would assume. One would assume.
Movie Hub, got it. Pilot Hub, also known as Bumble.
Plane Hub.
Yeah.
Everything you like about planes and more.
Ooh, what's the more?
Everything you don't like about planes.
Oh man.
Yeah, everything you like about planes and everything you don't like about planes.
It's just plane
together.
Stuff, man.
It's just a plane then.
Yeah.
It's like all the neutral feelings that you have for a plane. Like I could feel either way about this plane.
Those parts are just gone.
This plane is okay.
Trying to think if there's anything that I have like not particularly strong feelings for with planes, and it's like that's probably most of them actually.
No.
I don't have particularly strong feelings towards planes or flights. Like I'm just like I would like more room.
Yeah.
But it's not something where it's just like it's so stifling. I feel like I'm trapped. And the claustrophobia is setting in. It's just like, man, I really wish I'd paid an extra $200.
Yeah.
For leg room.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. Chad Wago says, "Fuck a plane."
You guys ever joined the Mile High Club? I've never done that.
I I have done.
One, no, and two, I'm not sure that I would talk about it on this live marathon. If I did, but again, see number one,
Yeah.
no.
I've never been in an airplane bathroom that would be big enough for people to like do it in.
Yeah, those things are like ridiculous,
Yeah.
right?
I would have to assume that you would have to both be skinny to start
Yeah.
off with.
So is that the conspiracy? Has anybody seen any like people that are more curvy that have been a part of the Mile High Club? Because
I feel like the whole
I
Mile High Club
assume
thing
that
is.
those people are actually probably just fucking in their seats and hoping.
oh
no
my
one
god,
notices.
Oh, yeah, maybe
they're
it's
like,
that.
fuck the bathroom.
Got a red eye or
Wait,
something when people are sleeping. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got a red eye and they got. All right, you know what, guys? This is a family podcast.
It
and I
is
need
not
to
a family
finish this up.
podcast.
Is it
Don't show
though?
your family this
I need to
podcast.
put us back on the ground, or do I? I'm not trying to regulate anything.
Bring this in for a landing, AJ.
Yeah, only got a couple minutes left.
Also, there's about 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
Autumn, we've really loved having you on the show. You are always a great guest. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Is there anything that you want to plug or tell people to follow or anything online?
Thanks for inviting me. I would say keep watching Lost. Keep wearing your masks, just to be
Yeah.
polite to everybody. Yeah, hopefully 2020 gets better for you. Keep watching, because I know there's a lot of people at home or out and about, whatever, or that are just losing their shit now with everything going on. And I think that it's good to do things like this to be proactive when hope feels frustrating.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
It's a good positive
Thank you.
message.
Yeah, it's a very positive message.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now we come.
So you don't want people to follow you on Twitter or Insta or anything?
Well, you can. I've got.
No, it's up to you. You don't have to give those out if you
Yeah.
don't want to.
You
I'm
can
just
find
offering
me.
the ability to plug yourself.
You can find me around town, giving stink eye to anybody that's not wearing a mask or wearing it currently below their nose. Talking shit about them to my 12-year-old. Or you can find me online, Twitter, Facebook, Autumn Goerts with a G and an S. Or on Instagram, my Finsta that I appreciate and love is, my labor of love is, checkout lines are my aesthetic. I like
Yeah.
to stand in lines.
That's a good one. It's a good follow. You like
Sweet.
lines. Cool. Now we get to see Ben being carried off under the temple by Richard Alpert into his home as the smoke monster, because that's who he is. Smoke monster, Richard Alpert.
He's a hot smoke monster.
Yeah. Got that smoky eye.
Wait, are we talking about Ben or are we talking about?
Oh, you know what? I am actually behind. You're right. I think we're talking about, what was his name? I don't remember his name.
I'm assuming this is Widmore we're looking at.
No, it's Ben waking up and he sees a man who he murdered
Oh,
a few days ago,
well, there you go.
staring at him while he wakes up.
I should really
Watching him
fast
sleep.
forward. I'm clearly not in the same space.
So we got
We-
our
It's
loss.
just about done.
Boom. Okay, that
Dunzos.
is it. That is episode number 10? 11. That was episode 11.
11. Yeah. Wow,
Whatever happened,
11.
happened.
Well, thank you guys again.
Yes.
That was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, Autumn. Hey,
Good luck.
Yep, everybody will be back.
Good luck staying awake and have some drinks for me.
Yeah, keep on drinking. Keep
Most
on
definitely.
staying awake. We'll see
All right,
everybody
have
in
a good rest of the holiday weekend and stay safe.
Yeah.
Thank you, you too,
Good to see
guys.
you, Autumn. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye everybody. We'll be right back with the people from
Dead is dead.
Try Harder sometimes. We'll be live with those guys.